Hey, hello everyone. My name is Raj, and in this video, we are going to discuss about one algo tool which helps a lot, especially for option scalpers. Okay, we call that as a trade scalper. But before we get into the details, in case if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe because you get to know a lot of innovative algo tools and strategies in this channel. All right, so let's move ahead. All right. So bluechipalgos.com is the name of the site where you see a lot of algos that we generally host. So in this under products, you have a slew of algo tools. In this, the third one is called Trade Scalper. So you can either watch this video completely to know what this tool is, or you can also visit this page. All right. Uh, so first, let me go to Trading View and also open Trade Scalper. This is the Trade Scalper, a small utility that we have developed uh, just to overcome a lot of problems that the scalpers face. Generally, the problem with scalping is you have your charting tool in the backend. Let's say you have your own broker chart or this trading view. For the sake of simplicity, let me just have one chart. Let's say it is Bank Nifty. All right, so now we have one chart in the backend, which is Bank Nifty, and you do a lot of analysis using your own indicators. And once you have a buy or sell signal on your chart, what scalpers tend to do, or even for that matter, option buyers tend to do, is they go to the trading terminal, they add the stock to the watch list, and then they hit on buy button or sell button. They need to enter the quantity, and remember, you also need to place the stop loss just to be on the safe side, because a lot of movement can happen in a few seconds, especially in indices like Bank Nifty, right? We see a lot of times Bank Nifty moved even 100 200 points in just few seconds, right? So you also need to have initial stop loss. So all these things will take at least 5 to 10 seconds, and these 5-10 seconds are pretty important for option buyers or scalpers. So what we have done is we developed this small utility called Trade Scalper, which is extremely powerful in case if you want to do trading pretty quickly. All right, so this is the age of algo tools, so you need to be ahead of other competitors or co-traders so that you will get that small edge, which is very very important to be successful in trading, right? So we'll see how to operate this tool. First, let me log out. So this is a small tool. First, it will ask for email ID and password. Obviously, you get the credentials from us. And once you hit on the connect button, then it will show you all the brokers that we have integrated with. Currently, it's integrated with Angel One, LS Blue, Zerodha, and Finvezia. Right now, I'm going to show you a demo in LS Blue. Once you hit on the broker, then for the first time you need to do the configuration. We already have detailed videos on how to do these configurations. We have a separate YouTube channel for blue chip algos. So you can either follow that channel or you can also contact us. So we will tell you how to do the one-time configuration. But the beauty is, once after you do the configuration, you don't need to do it on daily basis. You can see here that we have already done it for LS Blue. And once I select LS Blue, then it will not ask me again, right? It will just save all the credentials, and you can select whether you want to do it in paper trade or you want to do it as a live trade. Both the options are available. You can first try with paper trade to get well versed, and then you can also get into live trading. But I'm going to directly show you a demo on live trading. Just hit on submit button, and then it will open you this small utility. I'm going to show you how fast this utility is. You will really be amazed to see the speed of this utility. All right, but before that, let me talk a little bit about the tool. uh, Basically, this is for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Of course, very shortly in the next 1 week, we are also releasing Fin Nifty as well, and slowly mid cap, Sensex, all these instruments will be allowed to trade using this utility. But for now, I will show you the speed of this tool. Let's say you are selecting Bank Nifty. uh, the moment you select Bank Nifty, you can see that ATM is automatically selected, right? These are the small things that are very very useful to save the time, right? So you can see that the current market price is 44,730 at the top right, you see both Nifty and Bank Nifty spot prices, right? So as per the spot prices, ATM will be automatically selected. Now let me change this to Nifty. And the moment I change this to Nifty, you can see that the spot price is updated, right? So of course, if you want, you can also change the strikes ITM, OTM, or ATM, whatever you want. And also you see here LTP will also be shown along with the ATM strike price. So it keeps changing continuously, whatever is the current LTP, so that you get an idea of what is the price that you are entering in. Okay. And then you can select other things like CE or PE, and you can also select the number of lots. Let's say we are probably going to trade in 2 lots. Okay, so let me select 2 lots here, and let me also probably not trade in ATM. Let me select maybe ATM plus 200, something like that. Okay. All right, and then you can also select MIS or NRML. I'll leave it as is. And then a couple of things, you can also give the target and stop loss. Okay, let's say I'm giving a target of 10 points, and then I'm also giving a stop loss of 10 points. The best thing here is, as soon as the entry is done, it will immediately place the stop loss order as well. Okay, and all this happens in less than a second. Okay, I repeat, all these things will happen less than a second. It hardly takes like 200-300 milliseconds, so that all these trades will happen in fraction of second, and you are way ahead of your competitors in terms of execution, right? And of course, these are purely optional. In case if you do not want to place the target and stop loss, you can leave them blank as well. And we also have SLL difference, which is nothing but the difference between the trigger price and limit price, right? When you place it in the broker's terminal, they ask for a difference between trigger price and limit price. You can leave it if you want. We will by default take 10%, or if you want to give points or percentage between trigger and limit price also, you can give it. Okay, and then buy or sell, it's your wish. You can select whether you want to buy or sell. Okay, and of course we also have the trailing stop loss. But before we move to trailing stop loss, first let's place the entry and then see how fast the execution is. Let me actually bring the trading terminal as well. All right, so this is the trading terminal. Let's go to the orders. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit on enter button. So you can see that as soon as I hit on the enter button, within milliseconds, okay, the order has been placed here, right? 44,900, the order has been placed, and the quantity is 2 lots, and 151.65 is the price, right? Let me go to positions, and you can see that, we do have, a couple of lots of positions here. Of course, this is a test account. And I also would like to show you, there is something called trade book. Okay, if you hit on the trade book, you get to see all the orders that you placed on that particular day. Okay, whether it is rejected or accepted or whatever it is, you see that, a couple of orders, rejected orders initially, and then one order we have entered. Entry is 236.35, and then exit is at 238. So there's a little bit of profit here, 27 rupees profit. And then you can also see all other details like the timestamp, entry, and then exit, at what time you exited, and all that. And one important thing is, you have the individual exit button if the position is still open. Okay, we have developed this in such a way that you can exit individual trades, or you can also hit on exit all and exit all the trades at once. Okay, and these options are also available on main window. Okay, you can see that you also have exit and exit all on the main window as well. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Let's exit this trade. And of course, you can also see the open positions. One open position, unrealized MTM, is 91 rupees profit that's currently running. And then realized profit is the one that we already closed, right? As I said, we got like 27 rupees profit in the early trade, right? So now let me hit on exit or exit all. It doesn't really matter because we have only one position. So I'm hitting on exit button. You can see that now the position is 0, unrealized MTM is 0, and then we got another 27 rupees profit. You can see here 27 plus 27, total is 54. Okay, I'll go to the terminal, and here also you can see that 54 rupees is the profit, in these two trades. Now I would like to show you a few more very important key but minute details which will help you. first let's talk about the trailing stop loss. Okay, trailing stop loss is pretty simple. Some people, what they do is, whenever they get a little bit of profit, they would like to trail the stop loss as well, right? So let's say initially you entered at 100 rupees and 90 rupees is your stop loss, but whenever you get like 10 rupees profit, you also want to trail the stop loss 10 points, right? In that case, you can simply give 10 and 10 here, 10 and 10. What you are saying is X is always the profit that you are talking about. You are asking the system that when I get 10 points profit, okay, Y is all about stop loss. You are saying that trial may stop loss also 10 points, okay, or let's say probably 5 and 5, just to give you a better example. Now let's see, we will place the order and see what happens. uh, so I'm just hitting on enter button. 3 2 1 go. Okay, so okay, the orders are rejected. I think it's because of margin shortfall. So let's actually try to enter into one lot. Okay, all right, so now I entered into one lot, and you can see that let's go to the orders, executed order. You can see that the order has been placed now at 168.55, and you can see that the stop loss order is also there. And we need to be in a little bit of profit for trailing to happen. So let's go to this. All right, you can also go to the trade bot. So once we get at least 5 points profit, so you can see that the current the entry is 168.55, right? And you can also see the LTP here. So once we get 5 points profit, then the stop loss will also be trailed 5 points. Okay, yeah, you can see here, I think trailing has happened. Let us see. Not yet. Okay, it hasn't really trailed yet, so let's wait. So once the trailing happens, okay, once we are in 5 points profit, then we will also see that the trailing order will be placed. Okay, so 168.55 already you can see here, you can see a message here that a new order has been placed from 168. Now you can see that it is 163, and now the order is also executed because now the profit is 10 points. Okay, if you look at our settings here, once we get 10 points, we are asking the system to exit as well, right? So initially for the first 5 points target, it trailed, and then for the next 5 points, which is 10 points target, it actually exited the entire position. So we got a profit of around 177 rupees. Okay, so look at the speed at which we are executing, right? It goes in a fraction of second and it executes all the trades. And then one other thing that I would like to show here is reverse. Okay, in fact we are renaming this button, and what this reverse is, it really flips your entire position from buy to sell. Let us say you are doing your analysis, and first you entered into a buy position, but then you thought quickly the market is going to reverse and you want to flip your position from buy to sell. So what you ideally have to do is, you need to first enter into a position, and then you need to exit that position, you need to cancel the stop loss orders, and then you need to re-enter into reverse direction, and then you need to place a stop loss in the reverse direction. So essentially there are like 4 actions that you need to take, right? But look at the magic here. Let me go to LS Blue terminal once again. All right, so first I will take a buy trade. Maybe I will change the strike so that we don't get confused. 45,000 strike is what I'm trying to buy now. So I'm hitting on enter. 3 2 1 go. Right, so now we have a buy trade. You all can see now there is a buy trade, and what I'm going to do now is, let me also open the trade book. Okay, yeah, this is the trade book, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit on reverse. Okay, so I'm hitting on reverse now, so you can see what has happened. Let me close all these notifications. You can see that first the buy has been exited. Okay, it has just exited, and immediately it tried to place an order in the reverse direction. Okay, you can see that sell is the call here, but of course it got rejected because of margin shortfall, and immediately it tried for one more time. These are the things that we take very seriously. These minute things are very, very important. In case if the broker rejects first time, then we also will try to place it again, because sometimes some error might happen at broker's end. So we also need to make sure that we are trying to replace once more. So for that reason, what we are doing is we are trying to place it another time. Okay, of course for second time also it got rejected for the obvious reason of margin shortfall. Okay, so this is how this reverse functionality works. As I said, we are trying to rename this to flip, buy, sell, because we are actually going to introduce one more button here called flip CEPE, which means if you are in buy position of CE, and if you hit on that flip CEPE button, you will still be in the buy position only. What it will do is it will exit the CE trade and then it will enter into a PE trade. Okay, so these are like the innovative things that these scalpers require, because in one button they can do a ton of actions, and all these things will be available in Trade Scalper. Okay, as I said, there are also many other enhancements that are coming up. So that's all about the tool. And in case if you wish to avail this tool, you can directly contact us. Go to contact page and you have our WhatsApp number, so you can just WhatsApp us, or we will also put the details in the description. Okay, I hope you like the product, and in case if you have any suggestions or any requirements, please do post it in the comment section, and we will be glad to answer all your questions. And last but not the least, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, so you get to know a lot of other innovative tools like this, and also free strategies. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day.